Welcome to the course on Python for data analytics, machine learning and generative AI. In this video, we will explore the core data types that every Python programmer uses daily. This session will cover the building blocks of Python, overview of Python's data toolkit, Python's dynamic approach, numeric types, boolean type, sequences, list, tuples, strings, dictionary, sets, mutable versus immutable, and exploring the wider toolkit. Python is built on simple yet powerful data types like list, sets, dictionaries, integers, and floats, each playing a unique role in how we store and manage information. In this module, we will break down these building blocks so you can start writing clean, efficient, and logical Python code. In programming, data types help us classify and understand the kind of data we are working with. This structure determines what operations we can perform on a value. Python offers several built-in data types grouped into useful categories. Numeric type handles numbers, sequence type stores ordered collections, mapping type holds key value pairs, boolean type supports logic, and set types manages unique elements. Together, these give Python the flexibility to handle almost any type of data. One of Python's strengths is dynamic typing. You don't need to declare a type. Python sets it automatically when a value is assigned. You can also check the type with the type of function. This flexibility speeds up coding and makes Python ideal for beginners and advanced developers. Numeric data includes integers, floating point, numbers, and complex numbers. Integers store whole numbers, floats handle decimal values, including scientific notation, and complex numbers combine real and imaginary parts. These types are essential for calculations, analytics, and scientific computing. The Boolean type contains only two values, true and false. It is used for logical operations and decision making. In Python, many values behave as truthy or falsy, depending on context, which is extremely useful for conditions inside loops and if statements. Sequences are ordered collections of items that can be accessed by their position using indexes. They allow us to store multiple values in an organized fashion. The three major sequence types are list, tuples, and strings, each with unique uses. Lists are Python's most flexible collection type. They preserve order, allow duplicate values, and most importantly, they are mutable, which means you can change, add, or remove items after creation. Lists are perfect for storing groups of related information. Tuples are similar to lists, but they are immutable. You cannot change them after creation. Because of this, tuples are used for fixed collections of items or when you want to ensure data remains unchanged throughout a program. Strings are sequences of characters used to handle text. In Python, strings are immutable and even a single character is treated as a string of length 1. They support indexing and slicing, making them powerful for text processing. Dictionaries store data in key value pairs. They are ideal when you want fast lookups based on a meaningful key rather than an index. Keys must be unique and immutable, while values can be of any type. Sets store unordered unique items. They automatically remove duplicates and are extremely useful for tasks like membership testing, removing duplicates from list, and performing mathematical set operations. A key Python concept is understanding which type are mutable and which are immutable. List, sets, and dictionaries are mutable. You can change their content. Integers, floats, strings, tuples, and frozen sets are immutable, which means any modification creates a new object. Python also includes advanced types like frozen set, NoneType, and binary types. A frozen set is just like a set, but it cannot be changed once created. You cannot add or remove items after making it. NoneType has only one value, none. It is used to show that something has no value or is empty. Binary types are used to work with binary, which means raw data such as files, images, or data from networks. They include bytes, byte array, and memory view. These data types help Python handle data that is stored in zeros and ones. Finally, selecting the right data type is crucial for writing efficient, clean, and bug-free code. Whether you need order, uniqueness, immutability, or fast lookups, Python offers the right tool for the job. In summary, data types tell us what kind of value we are working with and what we can do with this. In Python, the type is set automatically when we assign a value, and we can check it using typeof. Python has different kinds of data types like numbers, booleans, sequences, mappings, and sets. It's also important to know which types can change and which cannot. By choosing the right data type, our code becomes faster, cleaner, and easier to understand. Now that we understand the basics of Python data types, let's switch to Jupyter Notebook and see how they work in practice. We will create variables, check their types, and experiment step by step. Thank you.